how's it going? So today I'm going to show you how I apply this Revel Peel Base, and I'm going to do my mani and show you how I did that. And so for this Revel Peel Base, this time I'm staying away from my cuticle and my free edge and my sidewalls. It looks like I'm getting pretty close, but I did not go all the way back. I'm trying to get no lifting, but still easy pop off. And as you guys can see, my nails are already kind of glossy. I'll link the video for that down below. I went over everything and showed you kind of how I prep my nails, like after the cuticle and nail bed prep, but before the actual dip application. I have that video done, and I'll link that below. That's what that's gonna be. But so yeah, I'm just putting on this peel base, and I'm gonna let it dry. As you'll see, after I put on my first application, it was kind of patchy, but I'll get to that in a minute. This is my setup. This is everything I'm going to be using today. It's all Revel colors, some new stuff that I got that I was just dying to try. So this is Rhea, I say Rhea, Mosaic, which, oh, it's gorgeous. You'll just have to wait and see. And Radiance. So Radiance, I'm not putting on as an overlay. That's my extra color jar. Radiance, I'm not putting on as an overlay. I've seen a lot of cloudiness going on from swatches and everything, and I was kind of scared to ruin my pink that way. So I put it on under as my first layer to see what kind of glow we could get out of it under something. And this is the one that glows purple, which I was really excited about. This is my friend's glow in the dark. She let me use it though. I was super excited. So I'm going to put this on first. I'm just doing one layer of this. And here, so I'm going to do one layer of this on my left hand, the one that I'm doing on camera. I did the TikTok method. I did not like it. I know it works for a lot of people. I was not one of them. I did not like the bulkiness it gave my nails. I am a 2 to 3, sometimes 4 if I need it, full coverage dip person, and it comes out so thin still with the Virgo and gem liquids. But this, the TikTok method, I did one full layer of this, then I did one full layer of the color, then I did the half the nail, then 3/4, then the full nail again, and my nail tips were so bulky. You'll see. I'm not a fan for me. I'll stick to my full coverage dips and file it down. A lot of people said there's like hardly any buffing and filing with the TikTok method. I didn't see that. I actually, for this hand, I pulled out my nail drill, and I am not a nail e-file person. I tend to be heavy-handed, and the e-file just isn't my friend. I love the hand file, but I actually got the e-file out for my cuticle area for my left hand. Hand filing for my right, I needed the e-file for my left. I couldn't do it. So on my right hand, I actually stuck to my regular normal dip application. And so I thought I had this fully recorded. So I do the full coverage dip, the first full coverage dip on camera, and then the half the nail, 3/4, and then the full dip. I thought I was still recording, and somehow that just disappeared off my phone. I have no idea where it went. So it'll skip from this to, I think, the glitter part. So on my ring finger, that's where I'm doing Mosaic. And for that, what did I do? Okay, I got Mosaic and I got Dreamscape. Those were the two that I was really interested in. I dumped them both out in a cupcake liner, stirred them pretty good, poured them back in the jar, and then that's what I did when I first received them. And then before I used Mosaic here, you'll see me tap the jar to get all those flakes up. I got what I would consider full coverage on the first dip. I could have stopped, but I still went ahead for the second dip to get that more densely packed glitter. Flakiness. You'll see what I'm talking about. But also for my ring finger, since I was doing the glitter, I did not do the TikTok method on my ring finger. I had the full coverage of Radiance. Then I did one. I did one full coverage of Rhea, which I do in this lineup right here. Then when it came to the extra layers, I skipped that nail completely because I knew I wanted to do at least two layers of Mosaic, and I didn't want it to be crazy bulky. And I'm looking back at it now as a wonderful idea because I tell you guys, these nails they're thicker than what I like. Some people like thick nails. It looks good on some of y'all. I am not one of them. I'm sitting here looking at them currently, and they're just thicker than I would like. My right hand, since I did my normal thing, I really like my right hand, the thickness-wise. Thin, still sturdy, but the left hand, just not to my liking. I only did 2 dips of color on my right hand, and I actually wish I would have done 3. Still full coverage, not the TikTok method. I wish I would have done 3 because it's a little bit lighter. My right hand is a little bit lighter, and I think I show you guys that too in a little bit. And I love the brightness of my left hand from having more dips, but the thinness of my right hand from having normal dips, if that makes any kind of sense. So here I'm just gonna apply my base fully over the nail, and I'm gonna try, you'll see that I kind of have a struggle trying to figure out how to put my finger in the jar because I had my cupcake liners to the side, but did I use them? No. Why? I don't know. I had every intention to, and I did not. So I laid my finger flat in the jar, tapped down the glitter to the flakes to get them to stay and stick better, get that nice flat surface, and then I'll clean around my cuticles. I love this little dotting tool. I got it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. I love this dotting tool to clean around my cuticles. It's so tiny and just fits in there perfect. It's my favorite. And I'm using Virgo and Gem liquids. They are my favorite, absolute favorite. I use Revel Activator, Virgo and Gem base and top coat. Their base coat is thin, yet it doesn't run or leak into your sidewalls. It's my favorite from what I've tried. I haven't tried a whole bunch, but it's my favorite. And it does not make my eyes burn like Revel. I used Revel in my prep video from what I had on my nails before I started this, which will be linked. And it made my eyes burn so bad. I was tearing up during 2 parts of that video. It was bad. But Virgo and Gem does not do that. So here's my second. And do you guys just see how pretty it is? Even without anything on it. And then when you put the glossy top coat over it, it is so pretty. It shifts from pink to green, gold. I love it. This one is so pretty. I can't wait to try Dreamscape. And on all of my nails too, I did clear cap. So on my left hand, let's see, there's the Radiance, Rhea, half of Rhea, 3/4 of Rhea, a full Rhea, and clear. So that's 6 dips altogether, though they're not all full nail coverage dips. 6 dips altogether on my left hand. On my right hand, it is Radiance, Rhea, clear. So 4. And I'm telling you guys, I could have gotten away with a 3rd dip of Rhea, and I wish I would have on my right hand, and it still wouldn't have been as thick as my left. I'm definitely sticking to my full coverage dips as opposed to the TikTok method. And so here, I'm using this brush. I was trying to get an ombre effect from my cuticle down, but as you can see, it kind of just went all over the nail. I should have used my more densely packed brush, and I didn't grab it. So I just kind of have a sprinkle of Mosaic over my nail. And at one point, I put my nail in the dip to see if I could get any of it to stick. It did not stick, so I went right back to my brush to use it. And so I'm just cleaning around my cuticle, and I think after this, I do believe I do the clear. Yeah, okay. So I pour clear over it just to kind of get what is still wet to not be wet, if that makes any sense. And still patting in the flakes for them to lay flat. And then what's in this cap here with all those flakes, I'm going to pour that into my kind of like dip trash jar, quote unquote. I don't want to call it that because look at how pretty that color is. It's just all, whatever I have left in my cupcake liner, I'll pour in there. If it's a significant amount, I'll pour it back in the jar. But if it's not, I'll pour it in here. And as you can tell, clearly I use a lot of pink. And I have some of that blue glitter in there from Indigo Wishes. I want to dip into that jar soon, I think, to see what color it will be. And so here I'm doing my full cap and clear. I do have 2 separate jars of clear for glitter and then solid colors. And again, I didn't pull it out. I was really excited to film this video and do this mani and try out these new colors that I had got. And I completely spaced on a lot of things, which was using my cupcake liner, getting my second jar of clear tip out. So yeah, we'll work on that, and hopefully I'll remember better the next time. So my full dips in clear, one thing I recommend. Okay, a lot of the stuff that you see me do, I learned from Marla Kris. Guys, I love her. She is so good. I would say about 90% of everything I do and why I do it, I learned from Marla. I started watching her, I think it was like my 2nd or 3rd dip mani I ever did at the beginning of the year. I started watching her. I learned so many things. And when I tell you, like, after I watched some of her videos, my next mani came out tremendously better after watching her stuff. So I'll link her down below, her video and Instagram. She is amazing, guys. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And so I'm going to use, which is what I got from her, this next tip, a stiff bristle brush to really just as hard as you can go in, brush. That's going to get the clear dip off, the extra, what isn't soaked into the base. You won't have any white specks or speckles. I highly recommend this for if you're doing like a glitter ombre or an ombre that has clear in it where you can see part of the natural nail bed, because you'll get some of those clear specks and you can see it really good against the natural nail bed. But this, the stiff bristle brush eliminates that altogether. I think that is an amazing tip. And you'll just see that those flakes come alive after I apply the activator. Best thing. I really do love this mani. Love it. I'll probably be doing it again without the tic toc method and with 3 dips of Rhea. The color of 3 dips is, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. So see here, I'm just showing you guys the difference of thickness compared. Do you see that? The thickness, it doesn't look good on my fingers. I have weird shaped nails to begin with. They're like flat, but then curved at the side. And it was hard to fix it, and it didn't work for me. So to me, tic toc method, thumbs down. If it works for you, keep using it. Awesome. So glad it worked for you. I really wanted it to work for me. Did not. I don't know. I might, and I say might very loosely, try it again, but not in the near future. Not for a few manis. See, and this is after I filed. So I did all hand filing on my right hand and e-file around the cuticle on my left hand, and then hand file my free edge. But yep, right hand's my favorite. The thickness is just too much on my left hand. And so here I'm going to do my final activator. Make sure and coat everything before I go in with my top coat. And I've heard so many good things about Sparkle & Co.'s Glossy 2.0. I recently, like yesterday, put in an order for that with my friend. So I'll be trying that out soon. Every once in a while, I have a problem with Virgo and Gem's top coat, but that's mostly just me, I think, because I'm very impatient and can't wait for things the full 2.5 minutes to dry. So, my bad that on occasion I do get, like, rough spots because I touched my nail too soon, you know? Just not being patient. So, I do highly recommend Virgo and Gem, but I am going to try Sparkle & Co.'s 2.0, Glossy 2.0. And so this is just my first layer of top coat. You want 2 to 3 swipes and then wipe your brush off. Don't put your brush back in your top coat without wiping it off on your first coat, because there is a very good chance of activator getting on your brush, and then you're going to put it in your top coat and you're going to contaminate it. Your lid can glue shut, your brush can stiffen, all kinds of craziness. So be sure to wipe your brush off before you put it back into your top coat. And then you're going to wait like 20, 30 seconds, sometimes a little bit longer, but rarely. And you'll start seeing like little crinkles and wrinkles and such on your nails. And then that's when you know to go in with your second top coat. So here I'm going in with my second layer. Here, again, not too worried about wiping my brush off because we've already done the first layer. So the risk of getting activator on your brush from the second layer of top coat is very slim. So I really don't brush my, or wipe my brush off for the second layer. I'm just going in, capping my edges. That's going to help make it last. And, oh, that shine. Guys, I highly recommend the Kaleidoscope collection from Revel. It is beautiful. Mosaic, beautiful. And I'm seeing posts of people using Whirl, and I'm wishing I would have gotten that one too now. Don't know what I would pair it with, but I'm seeing pictures of it, and it's so beautiful that I wish I would have gotten that one too. So this is my glow in the dark. As you can see, it's a lot brighter on my right hand because I don't have all that layer of Rhea going on. And so here I'm going to do my cuticle oil. And I rub this in, and I'm going to insert a little clip of both of my hands one at a time to show you the difference in color from having 3 dips and then having the 2 on my right hand. And this is what I mean when I say I wish. Don't you just love my makeshift paper towel roll holder? That will be getting replaced soon, hopefully. So here's this. This is the color that I love with the 3 dips. I will be doing 3 dips of Rhea from now on. It is gorgeous. And then you can see the shift in color. It was so hard, you guys, to catch that pink color on camera that Mosaic gives. It's gorgeous. And so, yeah, and then this was my right hand. You'll see there's just, it's not as bright and vibrant. It's a little bit lighter on the Rhea. And, like the thickness. Wish it was that color. I wish it was that color. But anyways, I sound like a broken record. This is my mani. This is what I did. There's the pink color that I really tried. Thank you guys for joining me. Links down below for my previous video and for Marla, Kris. Love you guys. Bye.